Be honest, how many hours have you already lost today scrolling, overthinking, or procrastinating? Imagine if you could get all that time back, what would your life look like? The truth is, time is the only resource you can't refill, and every minute wasted is a piece of your future you'll never see again. So why do we keep wasting the one thing we need the most? Derek Coulson, also known as Captain Time, reveals in Stop Wasting Time that productivity isn't about working harder, it is about identifying the invisible traps that steal your time and replacing them with systems that give you clarity, focus, and energy. His promise is simple: if you rethink how you use time, you can break free from procrastination, cut out distractions, and build a life where your actions actually match your dreams. If you are new to my channel and not subscribed to my channel yet, then please subscribe to my channel to watch and listen amazing book summaries every day. Chapter 1: What's Holding You Back? The first step to stop wasting time is brutally honest self-awareness. Most people think procrastination happens because they're lazy, but Coulson flips this idea on its head. He argues that procrastination is almost never about laziness, it's about fear and hidden barriers. Think about it. Have you ever had a task on your list for weeks and you keep avoiding it? Chances are it is not because you can't do it, it is because something deeper is blocking you. Maybe it's fear of failure. What if I try and mess it up? Or maybe it is perfectionism. I can't start until I know it'll be flawless. Sometimes it's even fear of success, because deep down, success would change your life in ways that scare you. Coulson calls these mental barriers time anchors. They weigh you down without you even noticing. And just like a ship can't sail when the anchor is buried in the sand, you can't move forward until you identify what's really stopping you. Here is a quick exercise from the book. Take one task you keep postponing and ask yourself, what's the real reason I'm not doing this? Write down every answer, no matter how uncomfortable. When you uncover the hidden emotion, fear, doubt, or overwhelm, you'll often feel an immediate release. Suddenly, the task feels lighter, and here's the surprising twist. Sometimes procrastination is a signal, not a flaw. It is your brain telling you that the task either isn't meaningful or isn't aligned with your bigger goals. In that case, the smartest move might not be to force yourself to do it, but to rethink whether it should even be on your list at all. So instead of judging yourself for procrastination, Coulson wants you to see it as a clue that either you're afraid or the task itself doesn't deserve your time. The moment you see procrastination this way, you stop fighting yourself and start working with yourself. And here is where it gets interesting. Once you've identified what is holding you back, the next step is to learn how to replace avoidance with achievement. That's exactly what Chapter 2 is about, and trust me, this shift will change how you approach every single task on your to-do list. Chapter 2, Stop Avoiding and Start Achieving. Procrastination feels like quicksand. The more you avoid, the deeper you sink. In Chapter 2, Coulson introduces a powerful reframe: procrastination isn't just about not doing it, it's about the mental story we tell ourselves. Think of a time you had a dreaded task like writing a report or making a tough phone call. Your brain whispers, it's too hard. I'll do it later. That's avoidance talking. But Coulson says, instead of asking, how can I avoid this? Ask, what tiny action can I take right now? This is the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself you only have to work on the task for 5 minutes. That's it, the magic. Once you start, momentum kicks in, and 5 minutes often turns into 30 or more. The hardest part isn't doing the task, it's starting. Another tool is the language shift. Stop saying I have to and start saying I choose to. For example, I have to work on this presentation feels heavy, but I choose to work on this presentation so I can impress my boss and grow my career. Reconnects you to your why. That simple word swap rewires your motivation. By Chapter 2's end, you realize avoidance isn't permanent, it's a habit. And just like any habit, you can break it with small wins and conscious reframing. But to build lasting change, you need a framework. That's where Chapter 3 comes in, creating your superstructure for productivity. Chapter 3. Build your superstructure. Imagine trying to build a skyscraper without a blueprint. That's how most people manage their time, they just wing it. Coulson argues that productivity needs a superstructure, a system that organizes your time, tasks, and goals into one cohesive design. Your superstructure starts with clarity of goals. Instead of juggling endless to-dos, define your North Star, the big vision that guides your actions. Ask yourself, if I only achieved 3 things this year, what would make the biggest difference? Once you've got that, Coulson introduces time blocking, scheduling your priorities into your calendar before the chaos of daily life takes over. Think of your calendar as prime real estate. If you don't claim it for what matters most, distractions and other people's priorities will. He also recommends a master task list, a single place where every to-do lives. Why? Because scattered sticky notes and random mental reminders create stress. A clear, centralized list reduces mental clutter and gives you control. And here's a kicker. Coulson insists on a weekly review ritual. Spend 30 minutes each week reflecting. What worked? What wasted time? What will I focus on next? This ritual keeps your superstructure strong and adaptable. With this system, you're no longer reacting to life, you're designing it. But even the best structure can collapse if you don't defend it. That's why Chapter 4 is all about fighting off the sneaky villains Coulson calls time bandits. Chapter 4. Deal with time bandits. Time bandits are everywhere. They sneak into your day disguised as small interruptions, but they rob you of hours. Coulson names the most common ones: email overload, social media scrolling, unnecessary meetings, and even people who constantly demand your attention. Here's a shocking fact. The average worker checks their email 74 times a day. That's not communication, it's an addiction. Coulson's fix: batch processing. Instead of reacting to emails instantly, schedule 2 or 3 specific times a day to check them. Suddenly, you reclaim massive chunks of focus time. Then there's social media, the black hole of minutes that turn into hours. His tip: use time-limiting apps or browser blockers that physically prevent you from overindulging. Productivity isn't about superhuman willpower, it's about designing an environment where distraction has no chance. But the sneakiest time bandit: people, colleagues who interrupt, friends who want to just chat. Coulson suggests using polite but firm boundaries. A simple "I'd love to talk, but can we set a time later?" saves you from endless hijacked hours. The big lesson: every time bandit steals not just your time but your dreams. By protecting your focus, you declare that your goals are non-negotiable. And just when you feel safe, Coulson throws another challenge. Even with distractions gone, your mind can still wander. That's where Chapter 5 steps in, showing you how to laser focus like never before. Chapter 5. Focus up. Imagine sitting down to work, but your mind feels like 20 browser tabs open at once. That's modern life, constant distractions fighting for attention. In Chapter 5, Coulson gives us the ultimate tool: laser focus. First, he explains attention residue. Every time you switch tasks, a part of your brain stays stuck on the last thing. That's why multitasking feels productive but secretly destroys efficiency. The cure: single tasking. Pick one task, shut everything else down, and go all in until it's done. He also introduces environment design. Want focus? Remove temptation. That means silencing notifications, clearing your desk, and even creating a physical focus zone. Some people put on noise-canceling headphones. Others change location completely. Your environment should whisper, "Work now." Then comes my favorite, the Pomodoro technique. Work in 25-minute sprints with 5-minute breaks. Why does it work? Because your brain thrives on short bursts of intensity, not endless marathons. Coulson says this rhythm keeps energy high while preventing burnout. And here's a twist. Coulson insists on scheduling deep work hours, blocks of uninterrupted time reserved only for your most valuable tasks. Protect these like gold, because they're where breakthroughs happen. But even with focus, there's another battle: motivation. How do you keep going when energy fades? That's the secret of Chapter 6. Chapter 6, Keep Motivated. Motivation isn't a lightning bolt, it's a fire you have to keep feeding. In Chapter 6, Coulson reveals how to stay consistent when initial excitement wears off. First, he talks about connecting to your why. Every task should link back to a bigger purpose. If your goal is just answer emails, you'll procrastinate. But if it's answer emails so I can close deals and grow my income, suddenly it feels meaningful. Purpose transforms drudgery into fuel. Next, Coulson introduces reward loops. Humans crave instant gratification, so build it into your system. For example, finish a tough task. Reward yourself with a short walk, a coffee, or a few minutes of something you enjoy. Little rewards reinforce progress and train your brain to crave productivity. He also recommends accountability partners. Tell a friend, coach, or mastermind group your goals. Suddenly, skipping out doesn't just disappoint you, it disappoints someone else. That social pressure keeps momentum alive. And here's the big one: track your wins. Most people only see what they haven't done, which kills motivation. Coulson suggests keeping a success journal, a daily log of accomplishments, no matter how small. Seeing progress builds confidence and keeps your fire burning. With focus locked in and motivation running high, you're ready for the final chapter: designing your personal road to success. Chapter 7, Your Road to Success. All the tools so far: breaking procrastination, building a superstructure, fighting time bandits, sharpening focus, staying motivated, come together here. Chapter 7 is about turning them into a sustainable lifestyle. Coulson emphasizes consistency over intensity. You don't need to work 14-hour days to succeed. What matters is daily progress. Small, steady actions compound into extraordinary results, just like interest in a savings account. He also teaches the power of reflection. Once a month, pause and ask, what's working? What's wasting time? What should I double down on? Without reflection, you risk drifting back into old habits. With it, you stay aligned with your goals. Then there's adaptability. Life changes, goals shift. A rigid plan breaks, but a flexible system bends and grows with you. That's why Coulson insists on continuous learning. Read books, study productivity methods, and keep upgrading your approach. Finally, he closes with a mindset shift. Stop chasing perfect time management. Instead, focus on creating a meaningful life. Time isn't just about efficiency, it's about designing days that bring joy, growth, and fulfillment. The message: when you master your time, you don't just get more done, you take back control of your life itself. So here's the truth: time is the one resource you can never earn back. Money lost can be regained, opportunities missed can come again. But time, once it's gone forever. Coulson's Stop Wasting Time isn't just about hacks, schedules, or productivity tricks. It's about reclaiming your life from distractions, procrastination, and meaningless busyness. Think about it. How many hours have you lost scrolling, overthinking, or chasing things that didn't even matter a week later? How many dreams have been delayed because you kept saying, "I'll do it tomorrow"? This book teaches us that tomorrow isn't guaranteed. The only real power we have is today. Break the cycle of procrastination. Protect your focus like your life depends on it, because it does. Use your time to build, create, and move closer to the life you actually want. Your time is your life. Every wasted hour is a piece of your future slipping away. So make the decision now. Stop wasting time. And if this animated summary helped you rethink how you use your time, then hit that like and subscribe button right now. Because every day I'll bring you more life-changing book summaries designed to save you years of trial and error. Don't just watch, take action. Your best future starts today. Now I'll leave you with this question. What's one time-wasting habit you're going to cut out starting today? Comment below, I'd love to hear your answer.